What up? Guten Morgen, everybody. How are you all doing today? Let's kill the music. What up, what up, what up? I had an instinct to throw that out because I thought it was Annie. Or not Annie. Mephisto Soulstone. I was like, ugh, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Happy 4th to you all. The day where we celebrate fireworks. Yeah. 7 p.m. in Germany. All right, well, no need to get all, you know, about it, right? My goodness. Technical. It could be 10 a.m. in Germany for all we know. It could be. Happy Wednesday.
Fresh meat.
Huffin. Mwah. Kiss for you. Kiss for you. Alright, let's... I guess we still need Seraphs, technically. So, Seraphs, you know, you can farm here a little bit. How you guys doing? Morning, a settler. What do you guys got planned for today? Who's got like a sweet fireworks show they're gonna go to? I think Kylie's taking me to the lame one. Don't tell her I said that, please. I was like, let's go to the giant, awesome one. And she was like, eh. No. We're gonna go have a barbecue where I got guilted into grilling. Burning down the house. Only if you sing it like that, then it counts. Ooh, life. They're 49%ers. So close to perfect. So close. I guess I can put it on there. Oops. And 49% more traps. Cool. So does that mean you find 4 items or 7 items today? Bro, if I found 7 items today, I would literally do a $1,000 giveaway to anybody there. That's how impossibly amazing that would be. My entry fee into the World Series of Poker. Quote it, Dunk. Don't quote it. When's the next Vanverse stream? 22nd? I think that's the day. We just had one. 21st. Sorry. 21st. It'll roll into the 22nd, so technically it would still be that, but... And from what I hear, first things first, congrats to Cinder5150 for being first today. Second, from what I hear, Evo is looking for help and has a lot of features that he's already added to Linkin Bark Screen Blocker. So... if somebody has experience with C++ and things like that, send Evo Demon a message. Send him a message. Man vs. Sunday. That would be terrible because I work Monday. Embossed plate. Come on, wind force. So beautiful. Alright. Get it. What was my best drop today? Well, we've only been going for 5 minutes, so I'm gonna say that embossed plate. Atma's whale or whatever. That's the embossed, right? Whatever it is. We also found Twitch Throw, a white Monarch shield. Those are our finds in the last 6 minutes. So, Wind Force is probably coming. Some of the bad uniques they just randomly throw stats on. They're like, is anybody really going to use this? Do we care about it? Nah. Alright, let's just put whatever on it. Damage to demons? Sure. Should we give this one lifesteal? Nah, I don't give any lifesteal on it. Alright. Plus to mana? Okay, sure. And give it like 10 to res. Make it spawn, you know, a chance on hit to cast something. Also found shreds. Get out of here, you're banned. You're banned. Never again. That was painful. That's about as trolly as the game can honestly get right there. That is about as troll as the game has been in a while. Literally dropping the fastest, lowest level run walk boots it possibly can. While I'm dead. You know? Hey, Nicto. Yesterday was a good showing though, you know? Did we get the record yesterday? No. But it was a good showing. We did good damage, you know, we had a good run. We obviously have to clean up the ancients a tiny bit with just a few more potions. You know, just make sure we refill on pots before we go there. I was just really trying to rush at the end because we were already behind. I'm gonna have to think a little bit about experience. That's gonna be the only thing. I think we once again showed that stealth by Duriel pretty necessary. So what happens if you get some early stuff? I mean, maybe I just need to be dropping down a few more jabs. Right? Maybe I just didn't quite drop enough jabs. Because she can kill pretty well. But it seems like I just didn't quite hang around for enough experience or whatever it was when I was running around. Yeah, because we had to go back and farm for minutes and minutes. And even then, when we got back to Act 5 and went through Ancients and stuff, you know, we were doing all right. Oh, you were watching the VOD from yesterday? Nice. So, is an Act 2 Merc at Duriel worth trying out? No, I mean... Every now and then people do an Act 2 Merc at Duriel, and he can be great, but the problem is he dies really fast. So you're either pumping all your potions into him really, really quickly, just to keep him alive for a little bit, which could be good. I mean, maybe if you can get a really good item for him, you know, really good like armor and some cold res and a helm or something like that. You can keep him alive long enough where you can really get some good shots off, but you know, it's gotta be something like that, right? Like you go in and you just go pop, 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 pop. Ayo! Lightning skiller with life. 8 life is really sad, but why ancient tunnels? Because you find things like that. That's cool. Better than nothing. Yep. Better than 7. I'll give you that. It's just like if it's gonna roll a life mod, you're like, why do you gotta roll that one? You know. But still another lightning skiller. I think that brings us up to 4? Lightning, lightning. 1, yeah, 2, 3. 4 lightning. Jabs. Okay. You liked the old one better? Huh? Well, there you go. There's our first person who says I like the old one better. Unless you're just saying that because you know that that's what I said. Just people always say they like the old one better. But that's her. I like this layout. I feel it's got kind of a fun, sleek look. The other one, I mean, the other one was good too. Don't get me wrong. I like the old layout as well. But you know, you have it for so long. It's time to change it. Found Windforce in Drifter's Cavern last time. Nice. Well, I'm gonna find mine today in somewhere. So, get ready for that. Whoa, that was some damage. Hi, Riverness. I don't like new stream layout. Have a nice stream.
Fresh meat.
Thanks, River. No, my excellent shrine. Flogging Amy. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Llamas Around. Appreciate that support. Just like Riverness support. When I have all uniques, I don't know.
Your presence honors me.
You're gonna keep watching. Hey, that's good enough. What don't you like about it? Too dark? It's new and I hate change. Okay, well that's a thing, I guess. Woo! Joe Camel. It's not a camel. It's not a camel. That was the one thing. I actually wanted it to be a little bit lighter. I thought that the background that I had was a little bit lighter. So I might lighten up the gray on it some. So it's like a lighter gray. You like the dark? Dark's better. Happy America Day. Dark is darker. We got a lot of insight in the chat today. A lot of good insights here. Let's do Mephisto. I feel like he's calling to us. He's like, I have your Seraphs. Your Seraphs is over here. Dang. Maybe it was the dudes in front who were calling me. Must have been these guys, right? fake call. Mostly you care about the gameplay and audio, so yeah, that's your blade barrier is over here. Exactly. Llamas have a flatter, straighter jawline than camels. Yeah. Thus, this is a llama, right? Is that what you're gonna tell us? You have determined that this is a llama? There it is. There she is. Seraph's is done, boys. Right there. I knew it was. I just misheard the call. I thought it was coming from. No, Golzar! Golzar, stay alive! I thought it was coming from Mephisto, but it was actually Andariel who called it. Actually, Andariel. Oh, I've waited 2 years. 2 years for Seraphs, everybody. And finally we got it. Gosh dang it! Stupid rising sun piece of trash. Whoa, Golzar went down fast. Poor Golzar. Oh boy.
Good to see you.
Deckard Cain stole my 40 lifer there. 39 lifer. A unique wand. Oh god, get out. Oh god. Alright, let's go around the block since we got one unique Gammy here. Improves our chances. Duriel? Whoa. Okay. Come on. Yeah, I found an Ami. Rising sun, though. You like the colored items? Immediately knew which was set and unique. I mean, I can color these if we really want. At least it wasn't Nokazin. Yeah. Let's actually go 3. But whenever it's not Nokazin, it's like even more of a tease because you're like, oh, it's actually a real amulet, you know. Nokazin's like your standard whatever, but when it rolls something like Mara's or Rising Sun or something, you're like, it actually had a chance. It actually made a roll and got beyond the Nokazin, kinda. So many Maras. I would just love to be done with amulets, though. Would absolutely love it. Yeah, there's only one set item. exactly. I just realized that dude's name was Seath Ripper. I was like, that doesn't look like Day6. Alright, Diablo, what do you got for me?
I am overburdened.
Show me your moves. Ouch. Dude is bone happy today. Aw, really? 3 open sockets. Okay. Did we do Pindle yet? One person farm every unique and set with perfect rolls on all stats? No. No, it is not. Reason being is there are some items such as Tyrael's Might. The chance of finding it takes about 2,000 hours to find a Tyrael's Might if you are farming nonstop and farming well. So, you know, maybe a little less if you're farming Chaos and you have Hammered In and whatever, right? But regardless, you're farming for thousands of hours just to get that. And I mean, you're looking at damage to demon differences, enhanced defense differences, 20 to 30 strength, 20 to 30 resistances. Like, to be able to roll all those alone just to get a perfect Tyrael's Might would be insane. But then there's other items that are also insane to get perfect. So, nah, you're just not gonna have that stuff. You're just not gonna have that stuff. Game needs more divine orbs, yeah. I mean, to be fair, that is stuff that you know, makes PoE really cool. All the re-rolling and everything you can do on items. I don't really like this area a lot. I do not have Zod yet. Perfect Eth Tomb Reaver is the rarest unique. It might be. It has a lot of rolls. Tyrael's Might rarer than Zod, yes. Tyrael's Might is the rarest item in the game. How do you still have items left? Because items don't always just drop based on rarity. Snake.
I am overburdened.
Wonder how many runs it would theoretically take of Mephisto, Trav, and Dariel to get Seraphs. I guess I should ask. Vam braces, man. Eth at least, maybe. What's the drop chance for Seraphs from Indariel and from Mephisto with 650 MF? Gilded shield. What's the drop chance there? Hey, Hyphy. It's like 1 in 2,000 or something. It's really not too bad. Need to start up a story. Oh, I had a weird dream, dude. I had the weirdest dream. So, I was, for some reason, it was some sort of like game or show or something like this. And in this game show thing, let's go 7. In this game show thing, you had to answer questions.
Diablo 2 window.
What the heck? What did I just push?
F.
Oh boy, I just enabled some sort of speech.
Program manager. Pane.
Stop
Diablo
it.
2.
Stop
Lord
it.
of Destruction.
What did I push?
Context. Up arrow. Tooltip. Click here to play Diablo 2.
Oh my god.
New tab. Google Chrome. Pane. Address and search bar. Editing text. Control+L. Alert. Click here to enable. Link. Desktop notification.
How to turn
Space.
off accessibility on
Double. Space. Enter.
What did I do?
Exiting narrator.
Thank God. Next MBS punishment unlocked. Oh my God. I don't want to be disabled. Please turn off. How do I turn it off? Another IK mall. The accessibility feature. Brutal. I don't even know how I turned that on. Because turning it off was not any keys that I was pushing. So I don't know. Nah, you have to use an add-on to be able to get Lateran words enabled. Oh yeah. IK mall drops all the time. I mean, that is the first time I've ever enabled it, so I'm not worried about really doing it again. First time in years.
Your presence honors me.
Ooh, 39 life cold skiller. That's worth a decent chunk, man. That's worth a decent chunk. Are you talking ladder, non-ladder? Because it'll be worth a lot on ladder. Actually, even more high runes on non-ladder, because high runes on non-ladder are whatever at this point compared to ladder. There's my legendary mallet. Rip. Anyway, so my dream, right? This was a freaky dream. So warning to all.
I am overburdened.
So it was some sort of game show. And we had to answer questions, and the questions that we had to kind of like go answer. The question that we were on, or I don't know if there was multiple or if it was just always this, was how many peninsulas does each continent have? And so like, you know, and then it would give you kind of like a multiple choice answer. And so I guessed 28 on America. And apparently that was right. But it was like the way it counted peninsulas was really weird, and I don't know. There was a lot of weird things about it. So then And it was me and nailed it. Yeah, this is just like my made up answer in my dream, and that was correct. So don't take that as the actual answer. But then in my dream, it's like, all right, what about how many peninsulas are there in Australia? And the answers were like 68, 74, and like 92 or something. So I was like, all right. So, and I was with my old best friend, right? My old best friend was there with me. And, all evens? I don't know, man. And so we actually like got on the plane with the dude and like flew to Australia. And we just like got off. And we're like, you know, somehow got on some sort of little boat thing. But it was like really fast. You know, we were like right there. It wasn't like a long trip. You know, we were just like, okay, we're there kind of. And we were like discussing it on the plane ride a little bit. And so anyways, so we like get there and we start walking. And I start walking past, and then I kind of like look back, and my friend is like talking to the game show dude, and they don't see that they're like walking up on this big crocodile who's like kind of blended in and like standing there on the ground. And you know, as I'm like shouting back, like, guys, there's a whatever the heck, Croc goes into action and like not really chases, just runs at my friend, who, you know, doesn't get to move much at all because, well, he just is right there, and that's, you know, Croc was like 10 feet away. The Croc jumps up. My friend like puts his hands out to like try and like, you know, push the Croc away, and the Croc eats the top half of my friend, at which point his limp body just falls to the ground, half eaten. And then I wake up freaked out of my mind. It was the scariest, dude, like that image. Ooh, superior. That image burned into my mind. It was disturbing. All I know is he started going after the other dude, and I started running. And, did you call him to check if he's okay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was dead. Pretty sure he didn't make it after that one. So that was my dream. It was real freaky. It was a freaky dream. That's all I can tell you. I woke up just like, oh. Still remember it, man. You don't forget. You don't forget that image. It was like so scary. Ah, the amulet. It was so scary because there was nothing that like he could do to not be eaten by that Croc. I think that was the scary part. 24. You know, I was like, man, what would you do if you were there and a Croc just like, nothing you would do. You just gonna get chomped on, man. Yeah, they blend in scarily well. They're fast, faster than you. And you done. Nature's scary, man. Dreams about nature are also really scary. Trellis armor, link to mail, come on. Whew. Can alligators and crocs climb trees or knock them over? Are you safe in a tree? Oh dang, Chelsea. That's scary. No, they can't? Alright. So a tree is your safe spot. They can jump high though. I guess you just gotta get real high up in the tree. Bears though, you just screwed. You're just completely screwed with the bear. Probably other dangerous things in the trees. Yeah, but when my immediate threat is the crocodile, we'll figure out what else is there. That's why you carry bear mace. How effective is bear mace though, really? Is a little pepper spray gonna make the bear go away? So you guys said just yell, "Hey bear! Hey bear!"
I can't carry anymore.
Just get beaten up and hope it doesn't kill you. That sounds right. The one thing Australia doesn't have, bears. Yeah, they got everything else. They got everything else though. They got bear spiders, true that. If the bear is raging, the pepper spray won't do anything. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I feel like you put a little pepper spray at a bear and it's just gonna be like, well, now I'm angry that my eyes hurt. Seems like it's just gonna make it madder. 1627, bro, that's sick. Nice find.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm pretty sure the top 30 deadliest animals live in Australia. Or venomous things. I think that's an accurate number.
I am overburdened.
Cute bird, probably gonna kill you. The shotgun beaked parrot. Ah, yes. Ancient tunnels are a TC-85 area, so they can drop any item in the game.
I am overburdened.
Bear talk last winter. Oh, God. Can all glove bases give plus 20, 30, or 3? Like all elite ones, I'm gonna say I believe so. But I'm not an expert on 320s. Am I counting all runes? Not really. The reasoning is because you can always morph into runes. So like I have 2 cham runes. Thus, I can either say I have found Cham Rune, or I could say I have found Ja Rune without having to actually have found it. And also, rune drops aren't affected by Magic Find. They're kind of just their own thing and stuff. So, you know, when you take all those things together, it's a little bit like, eh. But I'll probably end up counting all runes, but I'm just gonna say, hey, if I can get 2 chams and morph up to it, that totally counts as a Zod. You got a Zod drop yesterday? Bro, that's sick. Cheater. It is to have one of every item. No cheats there, man. Cubing is a natural part of the game.
I can't carry anymore.
Zod is the only iron you ever found when you played? Well, that's pretty rare. Just plug in a natural part of the game. If you want to do a Holy Grail source and be able to hold all your items and everything, and not release them back to the wild like fishing or something. Happy Freedom Day! Just like being eaten by crocodiles in game shows. It's just natural.
Good day.
That's right. You get it. Oops. How could I fell asleep dream him getting the world record? Well, did it happen? Or is it just in your dream? Sabre. Whoa. 372 enhanced damage? Holy crap. Sadly, just a dream. Rip. Paladins are people too. Am I playing Battle.net? I already quit. I stopped. I didn't like the, what do you call it? All the bots. A lot of bots this season. A lot of bots this season. It's always annoying. Hey, Black. Man. Just Seraphs left in the Ami department. Just Seraphs left.
Fresh meat.
Yeah. What up, Klenkogi? Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to Llamas of the Round. Appreciate you using your Twitch Prime. Amazing map pack? No, this is single player. In single player, your maps don't reset. You can ignore that, you'll be doing... Yeah, I mean, you know, you can always ignore it, but... I don't know, it just... The fun of Battle.net.
Fresh meat.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Marika.
birthday, Marika! Thank you, Aaron Noob. I don't know why that name was so hard to read and say. We don't have the experience sticker anymore? Oh, I can still put the line down there.
Let's get a
Sub
sub
train.
train going.
Mwah! Thank you, like a box. Thank you, thank you. 16 months in a row. Welcome back. All right, let's get add.
Join my army of the dead.
Tank love
Can't sub, but I can cheer.
line. Right there. Oops. Oh, let me edit my settings. Snap to edge of screen. Okay, cool. Should I make a different color? Like red or something? Let's go with... Okay. Decline. Have people completed the Holy Grail? The first solo. I mean, people have completed it on forums. This is the first streamed one. I'm missing the National Cornhole Championships right now? Oh my god. The fact that there are people that practice for the National Cornhole Championships.
I can't carry anymore.
You know, good for them. As long as they're having fun, right? As long as they're having a good time. I feel like it can't be more than just a couple people in their backyards though, right? They just like play a few times. What would be acceptable base? I always like a vortex shield personally. Oh, that is spicy. That might be death for Mr. Man over there. So, I've always been a fan of that. There are about 10 people in the stands. Hey, that's a pretty good turnout for the National Cornhole Championships. I really underestimate people's ability to make anything super competitive. I guess I'm just saying, like, how... I don't know, maybe. How much are you really trying for practicing that, though? Like, are you having, like, scheduled practice sessions 5 days a week or something for cornhole? I mean, I guess it's fair. I sit here and play Diablo 2 at a competitive level, and I think that's, you know, they would look at me and say, well, that's stupid. Just like this not being a Conqueror's helm is stupid. Or Conqueror's crown. That Conqueror's crown is kind of surprising to me. Yeah, but I'm saying, hey man, if I played Diablo 2 every single day and practice speedrunning it, there's gotta be people who have 4 or 5 hour cornhole sessions every day with their team. Practice their technique, work on maybe some ways to distract the opponents. Cute girl bending over to pick up the bags, you know, things like that. Truly a professional athlete. I feel like distraction and getting in the head of your opponents has to be a big piece of it. Do the old bowler, you know, bowling trick. What do you do with your left hand when you throw? And they're all worried about their left hand. I mean, stuff like that. They even tell you what brand bags they use. I mean, I'm sure the bag, like, that's the one thing I think would actually matter a ton. Right? If there's anything that matters in cornhole that is worthy of, like, really, you know, if you want to go be a professional cornhole player, having a good bag would be obviously one of the most important things. Because, like, whenever, you know, I go over and my friends have a cornhole set or something, first off, the 3 bags are, like, inconsistent in weight and whatever, just slightly even. And so the way that they, like, you know, you throw them and how much force you need changes. But then on top of it, like, some bags will slide like crazy, other bags will just stick immediately. You know, you definitely want to have a bag that fits your style and has a good consistency and would be consistent between bags. That is correct, Sam. Especially because it's single player, so not really much to sell. Wouldn't it be more professional to show what legit gaming is like? What? What do you mean? I don't use map cheat. This is single player. This is just how maps are. They don't change in single player. So whatever you've explored, you get to see. Cornhole's not an elder game. Cornhole is a college game. I'd say. College game first. I like the rings better though. It's cornhole, but you throw like rings instead. Little metal washers into like a tinier hole. I like that game better than cornhole. No, not horseshoes. Washers. It's called washers. All right, I like washers. That one was more fun, in my opinion. How come you don't do ladder hardcore mode? I hate hardcore online because of rubber banding and stuff, and the desync's been pretty bad this league. And there's too many bots online, so not really interested very much in the online this time. Gosh dang it. Give me the alpha helm. Trash. Trash. Goldsar has armor. Yeah, the desync is just really bad. Can uniques drop from armor stands? Uh-huh. You should watch my video on racks if you want to learn way more than you ever thought was possible to learn about racks in Diablo 2. Yep, exactly, Sams. I wish, and like, in my opinion, it would be very simple. What's a rack? An armor stand, right? Armor rack. In my opinion, it would be very simple for Blizzard to implement some sort of bot detecting. And they could literally do that with like, I mean, they could do it manually, either with people, like trusted members of the community, or they could have their own people if they really want to do it that way. But like literally, we can go into a game and know if there's, you know, a bot or not, right? Like, it's very obvious when bots are running Diablo 2 games. Just the way they talk and the way they, you know, say everything and the way they move, blah, blah, blah. Any chicken strats, like, it's super obvious. Private bots would be a different thing that Blizzard would have to solve on their own. Right. But, I mean, users could flag any spam bots, any, you know, any bots that are public level, whatever, things like that. Which would cut a lot of the bots out. But yeah, I mean, you still would have private bots, and that's impossible. Ever thought about sending my Colossus Volge to Blizzard? I don't know what they'd really do with it, but try hard to master behavior if they actually got banned. Maybe? I mean, gosh darn, it's pretty hard to mask the behavior of a bot over a long period of time. right? I know, but like D3 has a lot of bots too.
I am overburdened.
So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe just...
Shake that thing,
What?
bitch. Kinda shake that
God, that
thing,
is
bitch.
loud.
Kinda shake that thing, yeah.
Demon!
Hey, Llama. First time donating to any streamer.
Wow.
Love watching your
Mwah.
SC1 and D2 videos. All my best
Wow.
from DC.
From DC. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much, Demon. Thank you so much. Mwah. You get some love in the chat for Demon Thesis. Wow, 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 wow. That is extremely generous. Extremely generous. First time donating to any streamer. Well, that is a... I think my first donation to a streamer was like 5 bits. I was like, whew, oh, I did it. Wow. Wow. Yeah. That's, where in DC do you live? I mean, let's not, like, you know, make the guy give us his address. Your first was Elite? Nice. Naga. Was it Kylie? Shh. Come on. Oh, okay. I know. You can talk about DC. I like DC. Congrats to your caps, Demon. Congrats to your caps. That was I thought the knights were gonna do some work, but man. As soon as the caps just like figured them out, and it was over. I mean, it was over so fast. Griswold's day today? Yes, please. That was over so fast, man. Coming to Magfest? What is Magfest? Oh, you're in Alexandria? No lie, I was actually very highly considering moving there. Into those like little, you know, they got all the little like apartment. I mean, it's just a cute little town, right? So into like those apartments that were just over there, kind of near the river. Yeah. Oh, 2 open socket. Yeah, that was the only issue, though. My gosh, was it pricey for the old historical area. I was just like, man. It was gonna be like $2,500 a month or something rent. Yeah. So that was a bit high. Bit high for me, but I really loved the area. Cause like DC is cool. Don't get me wrong. DC is cool. But and my brother lives out there. Oh yeah. The fireworks today and everything in DC are, you know, the best in America. But whenever I've been out there and stuff, it's like I never wanted to live in the city of DC. It was always a little too much, you know. You bought a condo out there? Get outside of the old town area? Yeah, I just kind of looked around the old town and I guess a little bit outside of it. My friend had a house out in that area. But it was a decent house, so it was pretty expensive. But yeah, it was just overall, I don't know. Maybe too much going on in DC. It was too big of a shift for me. But I do love all the like free malls or you know, the National Mall, whatever, you know, all the free museums and all the like there was a lot of things that you could go do in DC. A lot of really cool things. Great parks and great just monuments and all that stuff. Hey, thanks, Demon. Appreciate that. So easy to never leave the harbor, though. Yeah, see that. Amulet! Golzar, stay alive. I got you, buddy. Chug your potion. Keep drinking it. Don't let the poison overtake you. All right. I mean, you know, you never know what you're gonna get. It's the fun of it all, right?
GL with drops and Happy America Day.
Sacred Armor. Thank you so much, Korak. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I mean, to be honest, 99% of people in the world, in my opinion, mean well. Right? It's always just like the 1%. Not like, oh, the upper 1%, but like 1% of people, you know, they kind of have to worry about. So, you know, there have been so many thoughtful people. Another legendary mallet. Come on. So many thoughtful people that have been like, hey, you know, if you're out in the area, come like, you know, you can come crash at my place. You can get whatever. Like, there's been so many awesome people, and I am very sure that in almost every one of those cases, Occupy Crust, you know, it would be totally fine and a ton of fun. So, I really do appreciate when people are thoughtful like that. Next thing you know, you're chained up in the basement doing endless pendle runs. You know, and that's the one thing that happens. Yeah, Metal Grid was long overdue. You know what's even more overdue? Seraphs. For the number of unique amulets that I have found, Seraphs and Metal Grid should have been found. Like, there's no excuse other than if they come to DC, we'll grab some Ethiopian food. That is the one food I have actually eaten that I wasn't a huge fan of. No joke. I love so many different culture foods, but I just couldn't get behind the what do you call it? The bread. What's the bread called? Yeah, injera. It was so hard to get behind that. Everything else was fine, but the bread just was tough. I just didn't like the taste at all, and the consistency. Salvadorian? Let's try that. Let's give that one a go. Number one most flavorful food you've ever had. Maybe it was too much flavor. Maybe that was it. But yeah, I mean, I love Thai food. I love Indian food. I love You know, Korean food, Japanese food, all sorts of food. Did I tick? No, you liar. Don't you be teasing me. God, it's a little harder to see down there. No, we have the XP bar. I put the line down lower. But yeah, Ethiopian, that was the one that was tough to eat. Just the bread. Go to an Ethiopian restaurant and order coffee. Is it good? Kind of Italian am I? A mix. I have my mom, I think, has more from the south, and my dad has a lot of north. I think he's also a little bit Sicilian and stuff like that. So I am a mix of all over Italy. Another legendary mallet. Dude, that's a third today. When's it gonna roll, man? Alright, well, I'll go get some coffee at the Ethiopian place.
I am overburdened.
You mean Stone Crusher? No, it's gonna roll Schaefer's Hammer. My blitz damage, it's about 7,000 right now. I'm running a lot of Magic Find, so that takes up a majority of our whatever. Like, I could get my damage up to about 9,000 if I wanted, but it would cost me probably about 200 something Magic Find at least. Maybe a little more.
I am overburdened.
2 to Tornado. Yeah, like, let's say I want to increase my damage. SOJ, SOJ, or Bull Cathos. I could probably get more damage out of this triple. I can use Ormus right here, Maras, and a Rack. I can put on my Night Wings. You know, I can put Cold Skillers in here. I could definitely boost my damage a lot. J-Mod, don't have it, but I could just make a, you know, a regular 4 open socket Monarch with 4 of those. I also have a lot of facets. Dang, Slayer is just getting destroyed by my bot today. What? How did he die? Oh, like light enchant, cold enchant or something? Golzar!
Where can I take you?
Poor buddy.
Yes?
How can I live with the— oh, there you are, okay. Did I talk with other streamers about Diablo done quick? I mean, I've, you know, mentioned it a little bit. There's still a lot to be just Figured out on our own. Tierra Eth. Aw. Not that I just need to figure out anyways with it. 53. Gross. Yeah, it's fortitude. If it's in Germany, you might attend. I feel like it would be just online. I feel like it would just be online. Grand Charm, we'll give it a look. Hard to beat ours, but maybe. Nope. No real life event. I mean, like, what do we need to do? Like, are we gonna rent out a space for 2 Diablo streamers to play Diablo? It's not like the Diablo-thon's gonna have like 50 people or 100 people running plus all these viewers and stuff. I mean, maybe I'll get a little place in Dallas so we can have anybody who's in Dallas or wants to come down to Dallas can come and yeah. In that case, all donations will go to renting out the space for Diablo-thon. All proceeds will go towards trying to run the event. Dun, 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 dun. Grand Charm. Your mom's moving to Dallas? Nice. Very cool. Hey Mitaka, since when's the production quality leveled up? Hey yo! I like when you say things like that. It makes me feel good about making my new layout. 3 days ago? 2 days ago? Why not just have a 3-month donation goal for it? But like, what's the... So there's always the, I guess, the questions of like, how are people donating just towards that? And what is that like, all right, if we raise, you know, $10,000, we'll go rent out this space and invite these people? Is that how it works? Like, I don't understand the logistics exactly of that piece, Yaxtech. I found any, yeah, I found Metal Grid last week. Ouch. Ah! The way it could work, in my vision, it goes something like this. We have Teo come down from Germany. So we'd have to fly Teo in. And then we have Opposite sleeping hours. So we can just do like, I'll go 12, he'll go 12. Or, you know, we'd probably do like 8, 8, and 8. 8-hour shifts on and off or something like that. And then we can just use my apartment. And just go back and forth. And every now and then we can have little races. Let me just do that for like, you know, 3 days or something like that. And we do all sorts of different, you know, events within it. And BYD's here as well, so BYD could come and take over for a tiny bit, right? Kylie's here, so she could have an event. Right, but that's half a day. If we're talking a 3-day event, Yak Stack, I'm saying you need 10 grand. Donation goal for Hell Necro Race. Exactly, some stupid garbage like that. Kylie does Act 5. Yeah. You know, things like that. Nice. Did I put that in there? Oh, I did. Three out of 3 on slots. Hacks. Utei on BYD, start to finish. Hell runs all characters, no breaks. I mean, what did we estimate that would take? Probably like 50 to 60, probably like 60 hours. 50 to 60 hours for all characters through. Maybe 50 hours. So Teo and I could do that back and forth. I already did this. Kylie gets Act 1 of every character. Get a D1 runner. Yeah, we'd have to see what Funk's doing. I mean, he'd be the perfect D1 runner in my opinion. I think it could really be a fun event. But I would definitely say I would use a lot of the proceeds or whatever piece of proceeds to like bring Teo over and Funk and stuff. Just because that's always like the one tough thing with the GDQs and stuff is like, you know, you fly there on your own dime, you stay there on your own dime, everything like that.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
0 for 3. There you go. There's the balance. There's the balance. Alder's boots. Dude, Alder's boots are great. One of my favorite boot drops in the game. Do you get anything but notoriety from GDQ? No. I mean, you're just a part of a, you know, you're essentially donating your time and the money and everything to fly there and you know, stay there and everything like that. As a part of the, you know, to the charity. Have I ever met Teo in person? Yep, I went to Germany and met him. But, you know, obviously with that does come all of the exposure that it can bring as well. So that's, you know, you're essentially donating your time in exchange for exposure. But it's expensive, you know, for flights and hotel and whatever. All the GDQs I've gone to, you know, I probably spend about $800 to go. You start watching because Beekeeper ceased and deduct it? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It's definitely a business expense. But just because it's deducted doesn't mean you're not paying for it, you know? Did I stay the whole week? No, I only stayed for 3 days. Because I have to work. My taxes must be a headache. They get pretty annoying. I won't lie. It's real annoying doing taxes. Hey, Richie! Thank you so much for the sub.
Fresh meat.
I can't carry.
I don't know why I thought that it was Conqueror's crown. Executioner's sword.
I can't carry anymore.
Sad. Just don't do taxes. Who needs them? Yeah, that's a good idea. Do I have to do them quarterly? Yep. Well, for the quarterly, I don't have to do them quarterly. I pay quarterly, though. Right? So I have to pay estimated taxes every quarter. Which one is the next date? We just paid them, but I think it's in September. September 17th is the next date. I need to put that on my calendar. What did you do? Yeah, exactly, football, and that's the thing, right? So it's beneficial in both ways, right? You're helping out in, you know, GDQ and bringing money to that, and, you know, putting a little bit of your own funds behind it there, but you get exposure from it, and, you know, maybe it brings you some of that, so. Yeah, it really is a headache, and the estimated stuff is also really a headache, and they're very, like, unforgiving with it as well. Like, if you're late by a day, you have to pay a penalty and stuff. But even just how you deal with it all and what constitutes as eligible versus non-eligible expenses and... Yeah, exactly. I mean, so it's, you know, that's the trade, football. Taxes could be very easy. Honestly, like, if I became president, which isn't gonna happen, but in, you know, the magical world, if I did, the first thing I would do is just simplify the crap out of it.
I can't carry anymore.
Like, why do we need 5,000 exceptions and all these... Oh my god, just trying to figure out all the stupid rules is so... It can be so much easier. Taxes have to be this way. They do and they don't, you know? They do and they don't. That's Congress, yeah, I mean... Ugh, gross. Like, they definitely have way too much everything going on within them. It can be simplified. It can be simplified. That is a guarantee.
Good day.
Tight stress. The Church of Llama. And then I can just be a non-profit church and avoid taxes. That'd be nice. Not simplified but lowered. I actually don't think we need lower taxes. I think we just need more efficient spending of the tax dollars. Like, I don't mind. I think taxes are great. I just think there needs to be better set around how it's all being spent, and to make them very easy to be paid and very obvious. And, you know, call it good. I've always thought it would be cool as well if you could set how you want your taxes to go. Right? Like, I've always wondered how that would balance out. I've always wondered how that would balance out. If when you paid your taxes, you got to literally put it in whatever categories you want, and that's where the money went. I know it sounds like it could be dangerous and go poorly, but there's going to be enough people who are going to want to support the military. There's going to be people who are going to want to support education. There's going to be people who want to support science and FEMA. I mean, I think there will be those people. I think you have more people that want to support that than you do currently in the government that aren't going to support those things at all, because it's very easy to cut, because it's hard to get support for that, right? When you have people who are trying to get elected, you know, they're going to try and make it seem like they're putting all the tax money somewhere else. Minorities get screwed over? There's a lot of minorities in this country. I think they would put their money towards programs for helping minorities, for sure. How would people have random ideas where the money should be spent? Well, I mean, that's the thing, is they would get to decide. Once again, I'm saying this definitely has a lot of flaws in it. This isn't really talking politics so much. This is talking taxes. But, like, I know there's a lot of people that I think we would have more money put towards education, science, things like that. I think there would be, you know, money put towards all of those programs. You know, you guys are talking about, hey-oh, there it is. There's, and I think a lot of people would put money towards serifs. I think a lot of people would put money towards serifs him. I don't think the military budget would rip either. There's a lot of people in this country that love having a very strong military. You really think money are put into science education? Well, that's what I'm saying. I think people would put it there. You know, maybe people don't put it towards things like roads and stuff, and then their roads start turning to crap, and they're like, maybe I want to put money towards roads next year. Oh, are we ready for serifs? The tax debate that turned into serifs hit God! Blah, blah. 24.
I can't carry it.
Biggest expense for Norway is social services. Well, yeah, it's a socialist country. I'd say that's decently expected, right? So if nobody wants to spend money to pay politicians, then maybe we don't have politicians that are just constantly being... since when did politicians have to be paid so much money? That's my question. The tick line is down on the tick bar. I don't think you should go into politics to make a lot of money. I think people that go into politics should be going into politics for other reasons. They actually get very little from their job. It all comes from corporations. Yeah, I mean, that's... The current state is obviously extremely whack, but even still. And I think things like that should just be voted on and set in its own. That's a complete different story, right? All right. Politicians make 5 times the minimum wage. And that's just a set rule. There you go. Maybe then you get better representation.
Stay a while and listen.
Mm-mm. Pavel! Mwah! Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'll pay politicians to build an elevator to the moon.
There you go. You can put your money towards the moon fund with the elevators. Space Force. Elevator edition. People can put their money towards the wall if they want to. Exactly. And then if the wall gets a ton of support, boom, great. We can pay for it. And if it doesn't get a lot of support, maybe a lot of people aren't in favor of it. In my opinion, it seems like the perfect way to really get a good look at what people care about with their country. And yeah, there's obviously, maybe there's certain areas that would be underfunded, and maybe there needs to be minimums set towards that, right? Maybe 50% of your taxes are non-negotiable. Dude, Joey Chestnut's a beast. Nice. But, you know. Where do I need to go still? Sounds great, but impossible to see how to figure out what people really voted for. Well, because they would literally put, like, you would go online when you pay your taxes, or if you mail it in still, you know, you would choose where it goes. And so then they would just, like, you know, they'd have like it would just automatically take the money and put it in the slots. And then that would be like the budget for the next year with it. Like that would be the easiest part of it all. Is how it would determine what happens. And maybe you can even see it. Maybe they literally have visibility on where people have put their money so far, so you can go, education looks like it's a little underfunded right now. Let's put more towards that. Right. The difficulty, of course, would be the government has to use that money. And, you know. Obviously, it's not a perfect system. Obviously not a perfect system. But I think it would be interesting. I think it would just be interesting to see, you know. I think there would be a lot more reasonable stuff. Did I already kill Mephisto? Yes. I think it would be a lot more reasonable than people expect. And honestly, than our current government even uses it, you know. Let's find all 7 today. Yes, please.
I am overburdened.
That sounds great to me.
I can't carry anymore.
What's stopping them from having an account that says education but diverts it elsewhere? Well, obviously there would be laws in place to prevent, and you know, once again, yeah, sure. Any system can be corrupted. So if they're going to cheat the system, but there would be laws in place that, you know, have severe consequences for anybody who tries to mislead the budgets, or they would be set at the start that are very, whatever, right? Like, this is where you hopefully have checks and balances that work out and prevent that from happening. You think they can corrupt the space elevator? That's the one thing they can't corrupt. The barb helm is next. I'd be down with it. I could dig it, Slick. Can Mephisto drop Conqueror Crown? I don't think so. Nah, it doesn't seem like he can. But he can drop my Seraph's Hymn, baby. Let's go. Let's go. It's Seraph's time. It's Seraph's time. Y'all know what day it is? That's our 3rd unique image today, and they always say, if you get 3, the Seraph's Hymn, it a B. That's what my grandma used to tell me. I never knew what she was referring to. But now I know. Now I know what Gram meant. Because there it is! Come on, alright, that's the... Come on. Come on. And she also used to say, find 4, now that's a score.
Not in town. Yes?
Thanks, Graham.
Fresh meat.
Show me that Seraph's Hymn MR Yama hype.
Oh, I'm gonna show you that Seraph's Hymn MR Yama hype. How do I fast forward this video? I feel ya. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Alright, nothing from here. It's okay. It's okay. Woo, almost went to Kane. He was gonna steal it. He was gonna steal it. No, we're gonna milk this one. We got 2 of them. One of those is guaranteed to be Seraphs. One of those is guaranteed to be Seraphs. So we're just gonna knock out a little bit of this. See if we can get a 3rd one just to better our chances even more. Oh, blue Amy. Oh, okay. There's 7. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this beauty right here? Oh. Dang it. All right. We'll do half here. We'll identify right now. Let's go. Bless RNG. Bless RNG. No, get out of here with that garbage. This is Seraph's. We are done with the amulets. There are 6 items left. Come on! Are you kidding? Again? It's okay. That's okay. We just had to throw that one out of the pool. Throw that one out of the pool. Metal grids also out of the pool. We are now down to even less. Metal grids can't be this one. It's item level 75. And Mahi Moke is out of the pool as well. If this isn't Seraph's, I don't know what exists in this game. It doesn't even make sense. God. Blah, blah.
I'm overburdened.
Maybe it's just a little somewhere else. Right here? Alright, let's see. What's a good place to go clear? A lot of monster density. Man. 659.
I'm overburdened.
Soul rune. Come on. 4 unique ammies today. Clear every single area in the game? It could take a bit. That's no slow feat.
I can't carry anymore.
Come on. Oh, man.
Join my army of the dead.
I can get uniques from jambling, but I just did it, so my gold is low. My gold is low. How come Ice Blast? You know, we're just using Ice Blast, I guess. Does twice the damage. Nilithax is way too dangerous. Way too dangerous. Dang, man. Two of them. That hurts. Yeah, we'll run Bale as well. Is it not just worth to do Bale runs all the time? Nah, Bale runs all the time aren't very good.
I can't carry you.
Brutal. Don't have the tick bar. Well, we have the tick line down below, so you can still see it. Sewers level 2, and then we can go to. I did Trav, but we can go to these areas. Not there. There you go. These areas here.
I can't carry anymore.
Pretty sure these are 85s, right?
I can't carry anymore.
Whoa, that damage is hot. Curse archers. Too much. Too much damage. Anyone made more progress than me than on Holy Grail? No streamer has. We already did that. Alright, let's go here. Crappy monsters. Come on, unique Yami. Ouch. Ooh, spicy. Spicy. Go back to where I found my materials. Be forever my lucky spot. Let's go. Let's go. Unique amulet. Come on, baby. Yep. Everything is self-found on this character. Bale drop Seraphs and Grizz Redemption? I'm in. I am in.
I'm overburdened.
Grim Wand. Farm 10 of Evil. Yeah, I didn't think Meph could drop it. It was weird hopeful. Infernal. Doo-doo-doo-ba-dum-bum. These guys have terrible drop rates. But maybe, just maybe. And additionally, maybe Bale. Maybe Bale will do something for us here. Sanders is a bone wand, right? These monsters can drop everything, but they just have terrible drop chances, so.
I am overburdened.
That's all. Only Ashen you ever saw drop was wave 3. I mean, they can drop it, but man, is it unlucky. The only Astrians I saw drop was from this bale right here. That's the only one I've seen. Chicago! Man. Goals our last hitting won't ruin my MF. Normal and Dariel drops, right? That's what I'm saying, man. That's messed up. Screw it. I threw it on the ground. I don't believe so, Lore. Because I believe what happens is when it's trying to determine the way that it makes its determination is this. It first looks at all possible, so it says, is it unique? And then it looks and determines all possible unique items that can drop. And I'm pretty sure it will remove any of the ones that have already dropped in the game at that point. And then it will choose from the ones that are possible to drop. If none are possible to drop, then it will choose one that will be a failed. Or then it will just automatically roll to fail from there. So I'm not a part of this system. That wasn't my dad, that's my phone. That's right. No, so the chances are increased because it's going to be... No, it'll work the same item. It'll work the same way. But I'm saying, let's use Tyrael's Might for example. Okay? If you find, or Legendary Mallets, if you find one Legendary Mallet that's unique, and then you find a second Legendary Mallet, it will always roll unique if it was going to roll unique. It will not roll failed unique. From my understanding, that is the way it works. It won't ever fail that second one because there's still the possibility. The only time it'll fail it is if it wasn't a possible drop. My understanding is it's only when there are no possible unique drops left will it fail the drop. So yes, it would then be better to MF the entire area. For instance, if I find Stone Crusher, Magic finding the rest of the game is better, and I will never find a failed unique blue Legendary Mallet unless it's in an area where I couldn't drop Schaefer's for some reason. Mine is based off of looking at how the game rolls through its drops. So looking at the code and the way that it goes through when it drops. Like I say, the way it does its determinations is it first makes a determination of it grabs the selected possible unique drops that can happen. So, like I say, it will look and say, what's possible to be dropped right now that can be unique? Schaefer's Hammer, Stone Crusher. Oh, Stone Crusher can't be dropped. Only Schaefer's Hammer. It will roll to Schaefer's Hammer. I mean, it could very easily be done. People could just run a quick... If somebody has a all uniques mod and they could edit the game to drop only legendary mallets, you could very easily kill 2 monsters and see if it's going to... if it drops a failed or if it drops one then the other. And I'm pretty sure you'll find it drops one then the other based on my understanding of how the code works. That was the post I had found. They said they did that and it fails unique. Mr. Burns sounds right. Can you send me that post? I'd be curious to see it. Camus.
I am overburdened.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. I just want Wind Force or wanted Astrians or something. Why are you just throwing unique sacred armors at me? I just want Wind Force. Oh my god, game, quit trolling me. Oh, man. Now he can act like Vagrant never existed. Item level 88. That's not too low of an item level for it. The Schmidt! Have you ever stream Magic the Gathering online? Maybe rent a pauper deck or something to keep it cheap? That could be interesting. That could be interesting.
Happy 4th Llama. Would you ever stream MTGO? Maybe rent a pauper deck or something to keep it cheap.
That could be fun. That could be fun. Thank you so much, Schmidt. Alright. Well, green, Templar's Might. Blue, luckiest person in the world. Green or blue? Shiga! Ah, it's green. Good roll, though. Good roll, though. Thank God I don't have to care about that anymore. Right? Thank goodness I don't have to care about that anymore. Let's take one of you guys and put you over here. Oh, it's a terrible roll. It was good. I looked at the defense versus missile. Not at the ED. Ugh. 180. I was like, 290 defense versus missile. Pagachampa. Still a rare drop that I already have. Wow. Unique sacred armor. This is what I'm saying. Just give me the caddy, man. Just give me the caddy. Or the wind force. That's way less rare. That's way less rare, you know? What are you doing to me, game? What are you doing to me? Wow, Kamenos. D2 MF is so sad sometimes. So sad sometimes. CV dropped? That's fine. CVs or whatever.
You will find the wind force.
You will find the wind force. Thank you, Smitty-san. Appreciate that. Smitty-san. Wait, I already did this. So yeah, I would be curious about that, you know, rolls increasing chances. Because I've always thought it did. But if it doesn't, then my life has been a complete lie. In particular reason I picked Blitz Source. Good damage, great MF. I mean, I'm running 659 Magic Find right now. What character can you run that high of Magic Find and still be clearing stuff on player 7 this quickly, you know? I am 0 for 2 on identifying my own Sacred Armors. There girl is 1 for 1 on her IDs. And Ubervice is a new Twitch Prime sub, so he's got that going for him. Thank you so much, Uber. Enjoy those fresh emotes. Appreciate the support, my friend. So he's the real winner here, right? Whoa, Swad. Keep the next one for Kylie. Aww. Yeah, but I don't think I can, because what happens if she doesn't roll a Tyraels? Everybody will be like, inferior! Bad luck charm. You picked the wrong one. Stuff like that. And get drops today? We got Templar's Might. And Gore Riders. And Tomb Reaver. Actually, you know, a lot of decent rolls today. And 4 unique amulets. Not Metal Grid. Mahimok, High Lords, and Rising Sun. It's the girlfriend test. I'ma only date women that get him Tyraels. I mean, it's a good skill to have. I won't sit there and act like that's not a highly sought after skill among most men. Yeah, I know, right? It used to be awesome before when you'd find a few Maras. But now 10 Maras are just disappointing at this point.
I am overburdened.
Beauty, cooking, okay. Materials, bug jump! I'd be mad if I went first with another character. Oh, for sure. I'd be furious. My fury would know no bounds. Should be on my Tinder profile if I had a Tinder. Looking for a girl who can provide materials. At this point, though, I'm not. I'm looking for a girl who can get me that wind force.
Join my army.
Kylie? Uber Vice! Mwah! Thank you so much for the biddies. That's extremely generous. Mucho apreciado. Mausoleum's too spread out. Yeah, go ahead, Tatter. Just post it. The patch also probably matters. There might be some determination in which patch. All right. Okay, I did a quick test. First one, template, second was materials, third was granted this could have been chance. One door server, rare raven. Okay. To guarantee that's if there's no game roll. Blah, 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 blah. Rare raven. That is something. I'm not sure you know it's possible to see any twice. No, that's whatever. Interesting. Interesting. I'd want to test it myself as well. I mean, I'm starting to believe it now, seeing people with results of it. But it would be an interesting test. You just found a Grizz Caddy mods. You know where the ban button is. You know where the ban button is, mods. Thank you. Please clear out the hate speech in my chat.
Fresh
Richter Live, what up? Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to Llamas of the Room. Kuros. I was really hoping that said Caduceus. But that's not going to drop from that chest ever, so it's a silly wish. Recently found Seraphs. Dude, yesterday or 2 days ago, I watched BT Neanderthal find Seraphs just live on stream casually. He was like, oh, hey, another Seraphs, guys.
I am overburdened.
So mad. Seraphs drop like candy? No, Mara's drop like candy. Seraphs never drop. Except today they do. Let's go, Seraph's time. It is time for my Seraphs to happen. It is time for Seraphs. Kinda hope it isn't now just for that voice. Seraph's Day. It is the Seraph's Day. And today we have our Seraphs. Metal Grid can't drop from Andariel, so it's a slightly better chance. Slightly better chance from there. Whew. We finally did it, boys. 5 unique amulets in 2 hours and 11 minutes. And we finally found the Seraphs. Oh, thank goodness. This search has been forever, but come on, the Nokazin! Come on! I've literally found 4 different unique amulets today already. Oops, didn't get it. Sounds pretty lucky to me. Not if it's the one you don't care about. No Cosando! D2 is such a troll. That's all I can say. Never have I met a trollier game. Last week you found Windforce, this week you found Grizz Caddy. Mods, please! We're just getting some terrible spam today. Terrible spam. Need some serious Bannerinos. Thank you.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
My players 1. It's just too dangerous in here. I can do it at players 3, but it takes forever. Maybe we'll at least get a tick. Oh, we did get a tick! Hey, everybody, do the tick party. Tick, tick, tick. Tick, 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 tick. Check that tick out. To the druid skills. Hey yo. Wow. Oh, almost 99. Look at that. War Travs are tough, man. They're not an easy find. Get out of here, Nokazin. Quit taunting me. Legendary Mallet as well, teasing me too. Come on, game. You'll drop me a unique Sacred Armor today, but you can't give me a Seraph's or a unique Legendary Mallet? Like, what's wrong with you?
I am over.
What is this equipment? MF gear? What? What do you mean? You can see my gear on the screen at the bottom there. I really like the new layout here as well, because people always ask about items left, and they always ask about what gear you're wearing. And so this new layout, I can just post both.
I am overburdened.
The only thing that I don't have is a items found today, which I think would be fun. I could put that in place of like one of those two.
Your presence honors me.
What's the most common find of the last 7? Seraphs for sure. I'm missing my gloves. Yeah. I knew I was forgetting something. No!
I am overburdened.
Gosh, dang it, man. Just why? Yeah, I know. I'm just saying at the bottom of the screen. That thing is actually being updated to include it. Gear overlay is being updated to work with Pluggy.
Fresh meat.
There are 2 types of people in this world.
Yeah?
Those who can identify a seraph
Don't
and
say
those who
oh
can't.
my god. I need to call Bagel Girl back up and have her identify my unique amulets. Maybe Kylie can do it. Thank you, Bagulous. White Trangs instead of Mage Fist. I don't use Fighter that often. So I like the cold res for when I swap right here. My swap, the cold res is really nice to have. So a little bit safer. Because I'm constantly swapping. You'll constantly see me with my CTA out. So I can have more magic find for these finds. Legendary Mallet. It's like every run. Collect a whole page of unique amulets, then let Kylie ID them. It's not a bad idea.
I am overburdened.
Should try to equip the unit ammy into the boot slot. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll give you that one. Don't tell her that, but that's pretty funny. She'd give it to Kane and let him identify it, and listen to him as well first. So true.
Good day.
That's not what I said. Yeah, I did get a tick, Fleebo. We had our tick party at Diablo. It was pretty fun. Pretty good party. Everyone was there. Oops. Come on. Gilded shield. I thought Haas didn't drop till Mephisto. Guess not. So plug your BNet. Once one is complete, will you try the other? Like trying to get Holy Grail on BattleNet? I just don't like that as much. Plus having to re-find everything, just, ugh.
I can't.
It's a whole thing. I think I'll be pretty happy when I just, wow, that was really difficult. I think I'll be really happy if I just do it all here, you know? Okay, it's eye level 42. I guess I just thought the Gilded Shield was a higher drop base. How are you pad your time between speedruns without Holy Grail source? I don't know, I'll have to find something else at that point. And we still have plenty of time until that point, in my opinion, but oh yeah, I know Zacrim Shield is the elite version. %100% poison necro. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to find something else for the little in-between days when I'm chilling. Man, I can't believe that rare Conqueror's Helm. So many times. Hydra Bow, Caddy, Archon Staff, Conqueror Crowns. They're just constantly rolling rare, you know, and it's just like, oh, just roll unique for once, please, right? You think it would, but what you gonna do? What do you think is a good time for a first Pally melee speedrun? Well, if you can be sub 3 hours, I think that's a pretty good start. Crazy no Schaefers. I mean, I found... How many? I've probably found, You finished setting up? Nice. I probably found like 6 or 7 stone crushers. So it's just been bad luck. Your toe is messed up. Did you drop stuff on your toe, Kylie? Oh dear. You bit that easy? Oh, nice. A voice changer? Why would I have a voice changer, Allie? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I just always use my natural voice like this. She dropped a Seraph's on it. Am I coming over? Soon? Power rune? Nah, who cares? I'm really close to finding an item, that's all. I'm really close, I can feel it. Just one more minute, and I'm sure I'll find it. So we're almost there.
Your presence honors me.
One more run and we'll do it for sure. Yeah, they do have okay ring ammy drops. Not addicted, okay? It's just, I know it's... my sorceress needs me right now, guys, okay? My sorceress needs me at the moment.
I can't carry anymore. Good day.
Lightning Lance gets it. +1 to mana. Maybe I should keep all the like stupid charms. The +1 to mana. The +1 Magic Find Grand Charm. That's one of my favorites. Like, why is that a potential roll? That's clearly a mistake, yeah. Is there a small charm worse than that? It's a tough one to beat. Tough one to beat right there. We've just rolled so many uniques today. We've had so many great drops today. We've had 5 unique amulets today.
I can't carry anymore.
You're gonna sit there and tell me I'm not gonna find something in the next few minutes? That's crazy. You know? The crypt? Ugh, crypt is awful.
I am I can't carry anymore.
I mean, it's just like one run away, you know? We're so close to finding what it is. A Mang Song's lesson lived is a Mang Song's lesson earned. That's what my grandma always said. You're telling me to doubt my grandma? She says a lot of stuff. Yeah, she kind of lost her mind at the end there, so she just started rambling. She also said some weird things I'm not gonna say. I made a Hellbarb rune stats and gear build. Ugh, why? Yeah, sure. Things like, I'm proud of you, llama. You're doing so well. Things like that. Yeah, that's just... I was like, Grandma, you're off your rocker again. This isn't you. Grandma was drinking a little bit too much of the Kool-Aid they gave her there, yep. Come on, this is it. Item dropper. I just got a sudden, like, chill in my bones. I thought the item was dropping right there. Item me, baby. Let's go. That was pretty bad, Lightning Lance. Now you're just wind forcing it. Alright, let's see this garbage. Okay, you want 10 in Double Swing, 12 in Frenzy, 10 in Battle Orders. You don't even have 1 in Shout to get to Battle Orders. Or Howl or whatever it is. And 5 in Mace Mastery, 10 in... No, this is not a good build. You're saying that Frenzy is supposed to work? Where are you getting your cannot be frozen from so you can hit things? Where are you getting that at? Also, you don't need 10 in natural resistances. You only need like 3 or 4. But hitting doesn't work in this game. You won't hit. If you're not running Ancient's Pledge, it covers the missing resistances. Yeah, but you run Rhyme Shield, or you run none of it when you're yelling. But either way. Without Cannot Be Frozen, the build literally is impossible. And even with it, it's still not great. Just because it's melee. Like I've tried melee, I promise you. It does not work. You just can't hit things. You sit there and go, hua, hua, hua. And you get nowhere. You gotta remember that the hit calculator includes level as well. So your level versus the monster's level, you're screwed because they outlevel you so much. In a speedrun. Doctor. You miss seeing the big experience bar? I mean, I could probably add the big experience bar and just shift some things around on it. I just made this like 5 minutes before the stream started. I was like, how can I adjust my new layout? But yeah, I did tick. So I still have the line on the tick bar, it's just not quite as zoomed in, that's all.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I ticked. Happy 4th. The teleport attack. Why are we not doing Bale runs? Because the time it takes to kill Bale, or get to Bale to kill him, is too long. Right, so if I could just instantly kill Bale, I would do it, you know? Kill Bale once every 20, 30 seconds. Done deal. But it takes too long to get there, so... For that reason, it ends up not being the best odds, even though it is. It's faster to kill, you know, 6, 7 bosses down here and have better odds. Alright, last run. Because I think Kylie's ready. We don't want her to be grumpy. Golzar, stay alive. Dang it, ring.
Yes.
Do I ever do pits? No, just because the type. A lot of cold immunes in there. I don't like that. I'll have to watch it a little bit from my phone and stuff. What do you think the D2 Twitch community needs? Dedicated PvP stream? I don't even know if it needs that. I feel like the Diablo 2 Twitch community's got a lot. I feel like it's a pretty good community. What do you think it needs? Alright, Captain. Like, I just don't think there's enough PvP content to really be like, we need a whole PvP stream. Could do a zoomed one on my stamina bar. That'd be interesting. Oops. Oh, dolls. Any more dolls? Huh! Okay. Yeah, I'm level 98. Dun, 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 da, ba, da, bum, ba, dum, ba, da, bum, ba, dum, bum. 24/7 bail running stream. So a bot. I found all these items. Who knows? Celebrate? Have a party? Something like that. Thanks, Kai.
Not in town.
Unearthed wand. Wow. Nine are all items first. It's really tough to say. Speaking of death webs earlier. Yeah, we'll have a big party in Dallas. Anybody who wants to come can come down. It'll be great. Oh boy. Okay. Come on, let's go. Am I paying for the trip from Denmark? No, that one's probably on you. I'd go broke if I tried to pay for everybody's way to get here. Those are nice boots. Longest lasting item, stealth. Yep, stealth you can start the game with just about level 17 and finish the game with. And oftentimes we do. Just as, you know, all the basics of what you need. Hit recovery, faster run walk, and faster cast rate. It's fantastic. How can I have the patience to play Holy Grail? I don't know. It's fun. I enjoy it. I wish I Holy Grailed more often, you know, but I also want to run for speedrun records, so. Or FCR breakpoints again for the sorceress. 820, 37, 63, 105, 200. That's if you're not using lightning or chain lightning. I think it's 8 and 20. I think those are the first two.
I am overburdened.
Nine, 20, 30. Okay, 9. I knew 8 or 9 didn't really matter to me because I always just get 10 faster cast right there. So it's like, yeah, as long as you have a 10, you get the first one, and a 20 gets the second one, 40 gets the third one, 65 fourth one, 105 fifth one, 200 sixth one. Homeboy 2006. Mwah! Thank you so much for that sub. Appreciate that. And it's over here 1/6 of the way to 99. Yep. That's very simple math, but we'll go with it. Sure, we'll roll with it. Thank you so much, homeboy. Appreciate that. Thank you again to everybody. I am going to go spend the day with Kylie, and yeah, I felt like that's, required. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun, so I'm excited and looking forward to that. I hope you guys have a great 4th of July, though. Go see some fun fireworks. We will be back tomorrow morning. I might push it back a little bit from 10 a.m. I might push it to like 11 or something. We'll have to see exactly on the start time. But tomorrow we'll be back. We'll be doing some more speedrunning, and maybe we'll do some Holy Grail at night or something. We'll figure that piece out a little bit later. But GG, everybody. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate all the support. And let's go hop over to BYD's stream. He's doing his Manver stream today, and it's gonna be rough for him. He had like a 2-hour normal, so see how that goes. Anyways, see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.